Hi friends, it's Julia. I am here with 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life Series 11, and today is day number 20. Today's sketch is by Stephanie Olson, and it is a one photo sketch that I'm going to alternate, do something different, a little different than what the original sketch has. I have two photos here of my granddaughter swinging, and so I thought I would use those. So I need two instead of just the one, so my photo mat in the background is all automatically going to be taller and shorter on less wide horizontally. And so the two clusters that it has on either side of the photo there, I've kind of beefed them up a little bit. It's got a place for a title and journaling down here, and I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. I'm thinking about that. And then I've got all these little phrases and things that I had previously stamped that were in one of the kits that I had pulled in. And so I pull those in. I've got an idea what I want to do with some of the scraps that are in the tray here. Whether or not I do that, I don't know. I'm still debating. I need to start gluing like the floral clusters and the background pieces down to see where I'm at and what it would look like if I do the concept project, right, as I'm thinking about it. Anywho, so I pulled in all the washi strips. I pulled in phrase and embellishment stickers. I pulled in chipboard pieces. I've got puffy pieces. I've got flat stickers. There's the fourth page of those. And so everything that I have pulled from the tray, all of this jazz, I have already laid out here. I have all these flowers and greenery bits. I've got die cuts. I've got chipboard stickers. I've got actually a little piece of ribbon. I don't remember if it was in one of the kits that I added in, or if I added it in for a specific layout, and because the colors were okay, I left it in. That's something that I had die cut with some scraps, and so I have that pulled in. I have chipboard pieces down here. I have little flowers, big flowers. I have little leaves and big leaves, and I have the chipboard hearts all throughout. I don't know quite where I'm going to start. Well, I know I have my thought process for the background, but as far as where I'm going to start my embellishments and things, additional embellishments or journaling or anything else that might go on it, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use all of these phrases, but I might in lieu of journaling. You never know. I've got a thought. Let me see where I come to fruition with that. So I'm going to show you a close-up of the sketch, and then I will be back to show you what I have created. Okay friends, I am done with layout number 20. Let me show you what I did not use. Originally I had pulled in that piece of ribbon that was in one of the embellishment bowls, and then these few little things. The little girl, I don't remember which collection, maybe Annie, and then a couple of pieces that I had previously stamped out. I did not use most of the washi strips that I had put into the kits. And those stickers there, so all of that will go back into stash. I did not use any of these sticker sheets, so any of the ones that I pulled out, which were all of them, because I wasn't sure really which direction I was going to go with this layout. I had a thought process, but it didn't follow along completely, so it's a little bit different. This is leftover from the scrap that I had added in as part of my background. I did use two sets of washi strips. I used these. I used a piece from here. It was this color green, and so I used one single little inch piece from this sticker sheet, and from this one I used a whole row of this blue. It looked like that one, with just little triangle looks on triangle lines, I guess. And so I used a whole strip of that one, or here. Let's see, as far, oh, and this this set of washi stickers, there was a light blue strip that I used there, or scallops. I used, let me see, let me show you these. These Amanda Puffy shapes, I used a ton of little hearts there. I used, I think, 3 or 4 of, maybe 2 of these. And then I used one of these little bows. I did finish off this pack of brads. I only had 2 left in there. I didn't start with very many, but that's been hanging out in my stash for a lot of years, y'all. So it feels nice to get those used up. I did use all of these enamel dots or stickers. This is a duplicate, so I only used the first page. Used some from there, some from there, some from there, and some from there. And I'll just keep plugging away at these. I like these for finishing touches, so those will last for a long time in my stash. I used a puffy sticker from this sheet, and then I used this font for my title, and here is my layout. You already know what I'm going to say, because I do. I think this is a great layout. I love the bright colors. I love everything about it. When I first looked at the sketch this week, I thought there's no way. There's no way I'm not going to have anything similar to what that looked like. And then this is almost a replica. The only thing that I would have done different, because it shows a larger piece of paper mounted here, what I originally thought to do was take all of those washi strips and go around the entire edge of the paper and frame it in, instead of using like scraps of paper, or I guess I could have done that too, because I have a lot of those smaller ones, and just make a frame with those scraps of paper was where I was thinking. I wasn't even thinking about doing this embellishment here. But yeah, I like how it turned out. I feel like it's very girly, and my granddaughter is not. She's super girly to an extent. There's a limit to her girliness, or how she wants to be seen as girly. I should say. Anywho, so there's that one puffy sticker that I used there. I had that tab in the background from some scraps that I had previously punched out. I used a piece of the washi strip here and here, and then the other piece down here. There's that bow there, the bling flowers, and you can see I just scattered all around. I used the 2 brads that I had here and here, and then the rest are enamel dots, and then of course the little heart puffy stickers are all throughout too. I had that stash of leaves on one of my tray that I had, I think back at the start of using one of these kits or these kits together, I had punched out a ton of leafy embellishments from some dies that I had, just using leftover cardstock, or sorry, leftover pattern paper from my smaller pattern paper bin. And that's something that I do sometimes. I just go through and stamp tons of it, and that's what I did with all the leaf shapes. And I've just been plugging away at them the whole time. And these old paper flowers, I've been having a blast with those. I haven't used paper flowers on a layout in forever, and I think this is my 2nd or 3rd layout during this whole round of 30 days of sketches, where I have actually pulled the flowers out and used them. So, and I hope, if nothing more, that you get some inspiration from this layout in using the older products that you have, or the little bits and pieces like all those little scraps of paper. Find a way, if you have held on to them and you haven't used them yet, challenge yourself to do something like this to get them used up. You could, you know, use some leftover pink or green or orange hearts to make tons of embellishments for yourselves. You know, just whatever. Have fun with the supplies that you have. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching today's layout, and I will see you tomorrow on the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.